Wherever you are, whatever you've been going through, God says the struggle is over for you. Welcome back to your spiritual sports segment on Read My Gospel Radio. I'm CJ. Major League Baseball had a plethora of games on the diamond yesterday as the Chicago White Sox pasted the Cleveland Indians with 10 runs to the Indians' 6 runs. The defending champion St. Louis Cardinals lost to the Cincinnati Reds 43 as Joey Votto scored the go-ahead run. The Boston Red Sox continued their early losing streak as they lost against the Toronto Blue Jays 3-1. The Washington Nationals shut out and crushed the New York Mets 4-0 as Steven Strasburg got his first win with his first start of the season. The Tampa Bay Rays rallied in the 9th inning to defeat the Detroit Tigers 4-2. The Milwaukee Brewers knocked off the Chicago Cubs 2-1 as George Collaros launched a home run. The Kansas City Royals needed 12 innings but came up a wee bit short as they lost to the Oakland A's 5-4 as they scored on a walk-off from a pitch that hit Jonathan Broxton. While the Arizona Diamondbacks lost their first game of the season 2-1 thanks to the San Diego Padres. The New York Yankees handled the Baltimore Orioles in 10 innings, 6-4, as Nick Swisher homered. The Miami Marlins was demolished by the Philadelphia Phillies 7-1 as they lost their first game without their suspended manager Ozzie Guillen. The Seattle Mariners knocked off the Texas Rangers 4-3. The Atlanta Braves put up a touchdown against the Houston Astros 6-3 as Jason Hayward launched a home run. The LA Angels came up short against the Minnesota Twins 6-5 as the Twins notched their first win of the season. The San Francisco Giants were literally spanked and simply embarrassed by the Colorado Rockies 17-8 as the Rockies put up football-like numbers, and the Pittsburgh Pirates were blasted by the LA Dodgers 4-1. In sporting news, after Isaiah Thomas was fired from his head coaching position at Florida International last week, several players are requesting to be released from their scholarships. FIU President Mark Rosenberg and other administrators received a letter from the team asking for help in their release and also wanted an explanation on why Thomas was fired. After Thomas went 26-65 in 3 seasons, FIU indicated they were moving in a different direction, and the letter from the players read in part, quote, "We ask that under such circumstances with our mentor being fired, you to give us the freedom of choice to move in another direction, and please help us receive our athletic releases so that we can find a coach and a program which will be a good fit in our growth." Close quote. As of now, there is no response from FIU. For some second segment quick news and notes, Nerlens Noel, the #1 recruit in the ESPNU 100, committed to Kentucky over Georgetown and Syracuse on ESPNU's signing day special on Wednesday night, while Shabazz Muhammad, ESPNU's #2 overall recruit, announced Wednesday on ESPN's signing day special that he was signed with the UCLA Bruins over Kentucky and Duke. St. Louis men's basketball coach Rick Majerus has been given permission to interview for SMU's head coaching job. And finally, Minnesota Timberwolves forward Kevin Love suffered a mild concussion against the Denver Nuggets on Wednesday night and will be kept overnight at an area hospital for precautionary reasons. This sports segment was sponsored in part by Simple Church Ministry, where they are not the spectator sport we Christians call church. Make sure you follow them at Simple Church Men on Twitter. To have your company sponsor a sports segment, please email me at cjsports.ceejay sports@gmail.com for more information. To catch archives of your spiritual sports segment, log on to my brand new blog site, cjsports.com, and be sure to follow me on Twitter at cjsports. And stay tuned for more updates in your next spiritual sports segment where we sprinkle a little spirituality in your sports. I'm CJ. Be blessed and have a tremendous Thursday. And in closing, as justice is beginning to take shape, I am still Trayvon Martin.